That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Another episode of Everything at Random. And I appreciate you listening. I appreciate you subscribing, um, liking, sharing, whatever you do. I appreciate the feedback. Um, but this is going to be our mid-season finale. You know what I mean? Kind of like I'm putting you guys on notice that I might not be recording for a little bit. I'm going to give myself like maybe 30 days, 60 days, if anything. It's like mid-season finale. It's not a season finale. But I'm going to just get right into it because like I need to take this break. Even though as much as I love doing this, as much as I like talking my shit, you know what I mean? And it's not that I'm not being inspired or I'm not feeling creative. It's none of that. It's just life. Straight up is life in the shit out of me. You know, it's on straight bullshit lately. But it's always is. But I'm here to tell you, like, to be open and honest with you guys. Like, why do I disappear? Why do these things happen? And it's like, it's not only me. Like, I want you to know, like, I know you're feeling it too sometimes. You may go through it. Like, not every day is going to be perfect. Not everything's going to be great. There's always going to be something that's going on. But it feels like something's in the air. Oh, that was my stomach. Something is in the fucking air right now. Like, everything is going on. Like, I have no idea. Like, let me break it down to you. Like, because people been telling me what's going on in their lives. And I'm just like, I fucking feel you, bro. Like, my one friend, shout out to her. She's like doing like a trooper, like going through it like a trooper because I would have lost my shit already. You know what I mean? Like, she's dealing with stuff with her ex and stuff like that. And I think everybody's dealing with, relationship problems and stuff like that. But she got hit with a trifecta of bullshit, not just in the beginning of the year, not just within the month, not just within a week. It all happened within a fucking day. You know what I mean? You're dealing with bullshit, but and then to get hit with, I parked my car real quick. She parks her car real quick in front of a fire hydrant at night at like 2 a.m. And then sees the cops right there about to like write her a ticket. She runs down not to give her a ticket. When she runs down not to give her a ticket, just to explain to them, I live right here. Let me see your ID. They check her ID. Guess what? You have a warrant for your arrest. And you can't do anything about the car. So now you're being arrested. Your car gets towed. And you find out you have some unpaid fine or court order that you never went to. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Like, how does that even fucking happen? I don't understand. Like, just hearing it, sometimes I'm just like, what the fuck? But that's life. I got another friend just walked away from a 14-year relationship and is now trying to figure out what life looks like without being with that person. How he's going to be a father at a distance when he's been there since day one. You know what I mean? And I love him. He's like a great father. But now he has to figure out how to be by himself for the first time over like a decade. It's hard. I've been there. Some of you been there. You know what I mean? It's hard. And sometimes, you know what I mean? You're going to miss that person. But like, life is fucking lifing. And this is happening out of nowhere. Another one, like another friend of mine, he has a kid, just had a newborn. In the last couple of years, like hasn't been able to hold down a job. And nothing wrong with him. It's just contract work. You know what I mean? He has a newborn. He needs to finally find a job where he can call home, that he can collect a steady paycheck so he can actually help support his family. You know what I mean? And for the last 2 months, the last couple of months in this year, since the beginning of the year, it seems like he gets a great job and then it's just like, hey, it's contract work. So it's not just me. And it's not just them, it's not just you, it's fucking all of us in some fucking shit. You know that? We're all in some shit. And I know people are gonna say life is like a fucking roller coaster, goes up and down, and it's feeling less like a ride for some and more like a full-on car crash, a full-on crash, like that fucking roller coaster went off the fucking railings. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Don't even get me started with what the fuck is going on in the world today. You know what I mean? Egg prices is high as fucking hell. Like they're selling Lucy's at bodegas in New York. And at this point, I feel like I need to start a damn farm just to afford breakfast. Gas prices keep on creeping up. I don't think anybody noticed, but that shit's creeping up, and still people don't know how to drive. Half of you motherfuckers, like I just don't understand. And politics, well, I don't really fucking know much about politics, and don't even get me started of how I view things and everything, but I'm not even touching that one. Let's just say some of y'all are way too invested in people who don't even know you exist. You're not even in their same tax bracket. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, life is throwing hands right now. And I don't know about you, but I'm not about to sit here and pretend like I got all the answers. And if you've been listening, obviously, I always say that if you've been listening, if you listen, you know I don't fucking have the answers. I'm figuring out shit. I'm fucking just flailing through the sky, first time skydiving type shit. You know what I mean? What do I know? Sometimes when life starts hitting like this, the best thing you can do, I can do, is just sit the fuck down for a minute and pause. Not quit, not give up. Just pause. Just take time to yourself. You know? And that's exactly what I'm about to do. That's what this mid-season is all about. So I know you're getting at it. You're feeling this. And if you're not, great for you. Fucking fantastic. But if you ever felt, or you're feeling, or you felt like, or whatever, you're just nodding and saying okay to life when nothing is actually okay, this is for you. I didn't get the job I wanted. Okay. Bills are piling up. Okay. Trying to stay positive, but honestly feeling like I'm one inconvenience away from snapping on somebody. Okay. That's my fake okay to surviving a lot of this shit. That's like my thumbs up in text messages, and you have no idea how much I fucking hate a thumbs up in a text message. I feel like it's just like so sarcastic, a smack in the face. Like you really don't give a fuck. And that's what I'm doing in life. I'm thumbs upping shit. You know what I mean? Because if I actually stop to acknowledge how much I'm dealing with, you're dealing with, if we actually sat with the reality of all the stress, the pressure, and the uncertainty, we'll fucking break. And I give it to you guys for holding it together. I give it to you guys for pushing through it, smiling through it, and saying okay through it. But instead, we okay things away. We laugh it off. We tell ourselves it's fine. Cool. When we're actually not fucking cool. It's not. Deep down inside, it's not fucking cool. And I think that's where I'm at. I'm tired of pretending. I'm tired of thinking everything's cool. I'm tired of acting like I'm not carrying more weight than I can handle. I just need to take a break. And I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one who needs to take a break from things and step away from shit. I know you all feel it. And here's something messed up. Sometimes we need to see other people's struggles just to remind ourselves that we're not doing that bad. You know what I mean? It's fucked up how I view life sometimes. Like I could be feeling completely drained, but then I'll see this guy I went to high school with, and he is toothless and damn near homeless. And I know that's shitty. But suddenly I feel like, well, at least I got all my teeth and I got a place to sleep. And I take care of myself pretty well. I think I'm pretty clean. And I know that sounds fucked up. I know it. But don't act like you haven't done it too. That you look at those people in your life, in your past or whatever, and you just like, damn, they got like 20 kids, 5 baby daddies or something like that, or 8 baby daddies. I don't know. Their life's all shit. And you're just like, my life's not that bad. And it's not about judging people. It's survival. It's our way of trying to put things in perspective sometimes. You know what I mean? Like that's it sounds shitty, but I put things in perspective in that way. But here's the thing. Pain isn't a competition. I'm not trying to compare and make it a competition of what he goes through or what I go through. You know what I mean? The Me Too shit. Yeah, like I'm not doing that. Just because someone else has it worse doesn't mean your shit isn't heavy. Okay? Just because someone else is struggling more doesn't mean you don't deserve to take that break. Because you should. At the end of the day, we all carry our own weight. And sometimes the best thing you can do is set down that weight off your shoulders. Just put it down. Sit down for a little bit and just take a breather. It's just a reset. It's just a pause. Which brings me to my next point. We all need to chill the fuck out. I keep on saying like we need to take a break. We need to take a pause. I need to take a break. I need to take a pause from this. You know what I mean? We all need to do this. You know what people don't do enough? In this world that where everything's high price and you know what I mean, jobs are scarce and things are happening in the world. Just stay home. Enjoy the rent that you pay. Like you ever hit that point where where's everything is just too damn much. Like everything is too damn much. And I realized the best thing I can do is just pause. Like bills are stacking up, but I'm still ordering DoorDash and Uber Eats and shit, and I'm gonna fucking complain. Social life is exhausting you, so stay the fuck home. You feeling overwhelmed? Put your phone on Do Not Disturb and go lie the fuck down and chill the fuck out. A pause is not quitting. A pause is self-preservation. Because if you don't take the time to reset, your life will eventually force you to. I had like a breakdown. Not recently, but a while ago. I had a breakdown a long time ago. And like it didn't happen once. It happened a few times. Because like I just kept on going and pushing through things. So it's not wrong to just take a breather and recognize where you're at and what's going on. So that's why I'm taking this time out to myself and stack and chill and just refresh. I'm not about to let any of that bullshit that I went through, spiraling shit I go through, anxiety bullshit I go through. I'm not going to allow that to happen again, ever again. It'll happen, but I'm not going to allow it to happen how it used to. You know what I mean? Here's something I learned. That when I pause and I take that time for myself, you got to be intentional with where you put your energy when you go back into things or why you take that time for yourself. Who you want around you. What kind of work you want to do. How you spend your time and who you spend your time with. You know what I mean? because life will drain the hell out of you if you let it. I spent so much time saying I just want to be happy and I just want to be better, but never stop to actually define what better even looks like. How do I gauge happiness when it's just small little moments? You know what I mean? It's like a drug. And I always say this, but I didn't know what better looks like for me. Now I know what I want. I know the kind of people I want around me. I know who I want in my life. And if I'm going to go after those things, I got to take care of myself first. Because you can't pour from an empty cup. Am I right? My cup is running on fumes. This is a fucking desert. So I'm about to sit my ass down for a minute, for a month, for a few days, whatever it is, regroup, and come back better. And I always say that. But honestly, I think I actually been coming back better. Like every time, like I'm talking in a nice way. I'm not as emotional. I let things get to me, but I'm not as emotional or erratic about it. You know what I mean? So here's the deal. I'm not quitting. You're not quitting. I'm not running away. You're not running away. You're just hitting the pause button. That's it. You played video games before. Got to that board where you couldn't pass it. You were stuck. You didn't know what else to do. Like, you hit the pause, you save it, and you go back to it later on with a fresh mind, a fresh outlook, and you're not as upset. And you do other things that you want to do, and boom, you end up beating that game. Because I refuse to be another person out here pretending to be fine when I'm not. I refuse to keep smiling through bullshit sometimes, you know what I mean? Or most of the time. I refuse to let life break me down just because I didn't take the time to step back and breathe. So if you're feeling this too, if you're feeling like life is lifing and things are happening, stay home. Enjoy what you have. Reflect on what you want to really do, like really intentionally focus on those things. Stop running on empty. Stop saying yes when you need to say no. Stop forcing yourself to push through when you really just need to sit still for a few. You'll be fine. I'll be fine. We'll all be fine. And when we come back, it's going to be better than ever. Until then, take care of yourself and just try to just take that time out, because nobody else is going to do it for you. I appreciate you guys listening. I've noticed for some reason in England, it's been a pretty big thing. A lot of like downloads coming from England, and I appreciate you guys out there. I appreciate everybody everywhere who listens and downloads, which is some weird places, but I appreciate it. And if you're feeling like this, hit me up. Let me know what's going on. You can find me through my Instagram or whatever. Let me know how you're feeling or how you're dealing with it. Or just take that time for yourself. Maybe shut down on social media. You know what I mean? It's okay to step away for a little bit. It's okay to like be intentional what you digest. Let it be the music. Let it be what you view. You know what I mean? Not only like when people think consume, they just think of food, but there's so many things that you consume in life. So just take your time out, figure out what you truly want. Because I know I will. I know what I want. I know who I want. I know what I want to be. I know I just know these things and I feel them. And I'm being intentional with these things. But I need to take that time out for myself sometimes. Not do this, not do so many other things. Like I'm doing this like it's like about to be 2:30 in the morning, you know what I mean? I need to like take my time to really rest up, and you need to take your time to rest up so that we can be the best that we can be. I'm pre-logging this, my bad. But yeah, like, subscribe, um share, do all the things, you know what I mean? I'll see you soon. Maybe I'm gonna say 30 days, maybe longer.